Hi. 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 Hi, my name is Toy Toy, your friendly neighborhood himantayon. Now, himantayon isn't exactly a compliment. Sometimes it means you notice things. A little too much. Masyadong observant, medyo pakialamero. Pero personally, I think there's beauty in noticing the things that people usually ignore. Which brings me here. Bablog ako! I'm in Japan! Traveling, it's such a funny thing. You spend months preparing for it, travel documents, saving money, Googling, YouTube, where to go, what to do, and then, just suddenly, you're here. And now everything feels bigger than you imagine. The buildings are taller, the trains are faster, the streets somehow move with their own rhythm. And nobody ever told me department stores in Japan have a floor dedicated to food. No, not a supermarket, not a food court, a department store for food. Japan does it right. And in that moment of awe, you forget how small your world used to be. In Waray, we have a word. Panginano. At its simplest, it means to look, to observe, to take in everything you see before you. Like, didi panginano ako. And that's what we tend to do when we travel. We look, we observe, and we become in awe of the things we see. Pero syempre, social media travel videos always have excellent PR. Travel looks glamorous online. We're lost. My feet hurt. I don't know where to go. I can't understand people. People can't understand me. No one posts about the confusion, the sweating, the 795 train station exits, and the endless walking. Sarap mo, Pia! And that's when Panginano changes meaning. Like, Panginanoan is ano ka tumabok. It no longer means simply to look. Now it means to be careful, to stay alert, to pay attention. Being lost in a beautiful place is still being lost. Pero sabi nga nila, I'd rather cry in a Ferrari than cry in a pedicab. So I'd rather be lost in Japan than be lost in the forests of Tarangan and Pagsangan looking for the portal. Shout out, Biringan! People tend to say that they travel because they want to escape. It's such an overused phrase that it now sounds so cliche. But I don't think we travel because we're trying to escape. I think we travel because distance teaches appreciation. I think that's what I like most about traveling. It changes the way you think. Because the moment you leave what's familiar, suddenly, you start appreciating small comforts differently. Food, cold water, those little banderitas outside sari-sari stores. And people who understand what you're trying to say without using Google Translate. Ito yung pinaka-maupay nga part ng Japan nga trip.
Ano ko? Kulit ako ay po siya.
And somewhere along the way, you realize something strange. There is comfort in being lost. For once, you don't really have to know what comes next. You stop trying to control everything. No pressure to be perfect. You simply move forward, one unfamiliar step at a time, and trust that eventually you'll figure it out. Or not. Because maybe not everything lost needs to be found. Sometimes, being lost allows us to notice what usually actually matters. And here, Panginano changes one last time. Panginanuan mga bata, ayaw pagburubayai. Now, it means to take care of something, to treasure something, to value something enough to keep returning to it. Maybe that's why we travel. We go far, not to escape from reality, but to return. Finally understanding the value of everything that made us who we are while we were too busy to notice. And maybe then, we can finally learn to take care of them. I find it funny how I needed to travel to a different place to appreciate my own language. But then again, yung Lemon Square nga, di ba bilog? The world has been bombarding us with quite a number of countdowns for the past few decades, but it doesn't change the fact that the world is still full of so many good things. We just need to practice our eyes to notice the tiniest detail. For the genuine beauty of life lies within its details. This is good. Toy-toy himantayon. Asal ato mga doy. Sunod na outro. Bye-bye!